Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. Very tired today, didn't have the best sleep last night, so just kind of fighting through the day. But yeah, trying to get some chess in. Hello, Mimzovic. And yeah, I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark, which is in about 10 seconds from now. Yesterday, it took me a little while, I think. I think it took me 40 minutes yesterday. Hoping to do it quicker today, but as long as I hit the 41, I'm satisfied. Okay, going to start now. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was slow, but again, if I hit, as long as I hit the goal, I'm content. Am I just taking the knight? Yeah, I think this one is just about, well, no, this is a weird puzzle. I don't know what the point of that was. Hello, Cloud Zhang. Welcome back. Whoops. Is this 7 of 9, mate? Check and then rook f8, I think. Mate in 2. Take and then take on e6. So we take and then take on e6. Check and then bishop d5. Well, no, because then he could, yeah. So king h8, king g6, knight e5. 7 of 9 again. Rook ba8 wins a rook. Just verifying now. So rook g3 if the king runs to c, or rook b3 if the king goes to c1. Then it should be mate in 2. And then if he takes, I think rook a1. Oh wait, not rook a1. Queen a1. And then we're winning, at least we're getting back material there, but yeah, so queen a1, king c3, and then it's actually, yeah, it's mate. It is mate. White. So we have a check and mate. Mate in 2. Check, king g8. And then I can take and then take here. Yeah, so take and then take on e8. Queen is overloaded. Just verifying. Can't be too careful. Check and then remove the defender. Um, no, because he can take with check on d1. Oh, then I take the rook. His king, yeah. We take the rook and then we take the bishop. Rook d8 wins the queen for the rook. Or does it? It does. Yeah, he could go knight e8, but then I'm just taking the rook. Chat is quiet. d5 check. So what if he gives the exchange? My pawns are too good, I think. My pawns are too good if he does that. Take, and then just d6 even. And if c6, if c6, again d6, takes on g3. d5, c6, d6, rook g3, d7, rook g2 check, king f3, rook 6 g3, and then I have king e4, and then I can hide on I can hide on d3. Okay. Fork. I mean, that has to be good. Check. Check. Wins. Check. And then fork wins. Discovery on the queen. I think we just want to get to e7. Yeah, I don't see why this wouldn't be a winning plan. Check. Okay, he doesn't have discoveries. So bishop a2, king c1. And then check here, and then rook d2. Actually, that wins the queen. It had he gone king c1. Knight a4. If knight d5, can I take the bishop? I don't think he has. He doesn't have a good discovery there. And he doesn't even play it. And so we just take. Take, and then fork on d7. Take, and So can I take and then go b3? Because the only way he stops me from queening is playing c4. Wow, okay. And we just push here. Check. Queen h6, threatening rook h4. We are down a minor piece. If he runs the f pawn, then we have check and then rook mate. If rook e8, then I might even have knight f7 there, or rook f7. Otherwise, rook h4 might be enough. I think it is, but yeah. So rook h4. I don't see how he stops mate here other than giving up the queen. He being the computer. Chat still dead. Dead. G4, removing the defender. B4, I mean. Excuse me. I'm going b4 because his attack is slow. And I'm going to open up the b file. Check. And then take on d5. Ooh, I can't do that. So we have to take first and then queen a5. Can I trap his bishop? Yeah, check and then here. Bishop a6, b5. Check. 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 King g8. Rook e1. Queen f5. And bishop, I mean, this is a lot of ifs and ands. But I mean, we're down a rook. What else are we gonna do? Oh my God! There's f6 is available. It's just a mate and 2. How am I so blind? Oh my God! That's good thing. I'm happy nobody's watching. Okay. Check. Right, he has to take. We're both going to promote, but then there's check and a skewer. So going with my logic of being the instigator, I'm always working. I'm going to continue with that idea. But in this case, that would only be equal, would it not? I take on e5. Take. No, I can go queen e2. Wait. Yeah, I have queen e2. Knight e5, queen e2. I'm doing well tonight. 16 minutes in. Okay, so bishop f2, king f1. And then check. He's out. Could I go check and then come back farther? I don't know. That can't help. I was thinking then going here, but it's a good idea, actually. No, we have to go here. I found the idea. What a cool thing. You go here. This concept. That's mate. Beautiful concept. Check. Check. And then mate. Beautiful. I really like that. That was elegant. Oh, I'm really hitting it today. Here we have a fork. I mean, what's bad about that? What is bad about that? I don't see what's bad about this. We might just want to go to a3. I'm a little worried here about rook c1. Yeah. Okay. 18 minutes in. Can we take here? No, we could take and then bishop c3. So take bishop c3. But then rook c8. So I could start with the queen. It's probably queen c6. If he avoids the trade, I'm taking on d7. And if he takes, then bishop c6. And I'm going to win the exchange there. So this should be working here. Hello, Nanda. 21 minutes in here. We are black. I might have pants. It might be f5. But he has a check. So I don't think it's that. Maybe b3. b3, if he takes, I have c2. The check doesn't really change anything, I don't think. Because now if he takes, I still have c2 and I have b2. If he takes on b3, I have, do I have a3? I'd probably take, otherwise he has rook a8. Even that is a little unclear, but no, I think it's maybe b3, ab. But then he has rook b8. Rook b8, c2. c2, king d2, and then check. Wow. Last one. This should be more straightforward. I think it's just a mate and 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. So 23 minutes, just under 23 minutes. That's a very good time. I'll take it. That was a great run. That was a great run. Now I'm going to play a game. Hooah. Thank you, Cloud Jong. Okay. I sense a Sicilian. Ooh. So what is this? Like a King's Indian attack? Is that what this is? I'm gonna... What do we want this knight? I don't know if I want to be opening. I also don't want to be pinned here. Okay. I'll go h6 if he runs the d-pawn. I mean, or how bad do I need to worry about that pin, though? I mean, if I castle, I can just move the queen. But then, is this a thing? What do I think about that? Well, that's happening regardless, right? Unless they play h6, so... I'm going to play h6 there. He does the same. We're nearly symmetrical. And I guess he wants f4. Forgot to look at his account. Oh no, I did look. Okay. Okay. Not sure if I wanted a6, but I'm going to try to get b5 in one move. Now, do I take? I'm going to take. My bishop opens up. Maybe it could do something. But I don't love this position. I'm not a huge fan. I think white has an attack on me here. I think he should take this a g pawn. Right? f5. That's a problem. Okay. Happy to see that. Knight d4. He's going to get c3 in. There's b5. I don't love the position. Maybe I should I improve the bishop? Okay, let's go b5. I don't know. I hate this position. This is terrible. I'm happy with trades here. Bishop improves and less pieces for him to kill me with. Fewer pieces. And then knight d4. Bishop is starting to get a little sensitive. There's still c3 though. So that doesn't help me. d6, improving my bishop. This can get problematic. Okay, he might go queen f3, threatening knight f6. Not a real threat though. So there is the c3. So now I could offer to trade this. That isn't. I mean, his knight's pretty good. I could also challenge him here, but then he has knight f6 again. So, okay. Hanging on for dear life here. Okay, b4, queen a5. Not too concerned about that. Don't love it either. b4. I just realized he's hitting my bishop. Just realized it. So I could tuck the bishop back or I could defend it. Ooh, this is a threat too? Not quite. Bishop d7. Okay, bishop d7. If he comes back, I'll go back to e6. I'll be happy with a draw here. Okay. b4, is d4 a move? I think it is. I don't know if I can do anything about it. Okay. I don't think I can do anything about it, so I just made a move. Take on C3. Okay. Open up the B file. Okay, let's do that. Open up the B file. H6 could be a target. Okay, this is starting to be a move. Queen A5. He can move this knight. He's hitting H6. And then he's threatening here. I'm going to play it though. Yeah, so he might go to D5. I'll go King H7. Or actually, yeah, King H7. I could play H5. Because this check takes, yeah. But if yeah, because that's happening, right? I can't do anything about this unless I take it. What about Queen A3? Takes here and then Rook B2. Queen C1. No, then he's... Well... Then I might have takes. Queen A3. There's also check here though. Check, take, Rook B here. I mean, he just moves somewhere. That's very dangerous. Queen A3. I mean, technically, I have King H7 and then I take, and I'm only saving it for. I mean, that's such a bad position. I'm gonna go with this, but I'm losing here. At least a pawn. And I have no time. I did not like the position I got out of the opening. Yeah, so knight f6. Could I start with... No, it's check. Yeah, so... Yeah, I have to take... Yeah, I have to take. So knight f6, bishop f6, rook f... Yeah, so here... I can take on g2. So if he starts with a check... Oh, I didn't think about that. But could I go queen b2? Nope. Can I take? And then, no, I can't even go f5. Can I defend this at all? And check, take. Queen b2. f5? Maybe f5. Pre-move here. Knight is so good. Trade it off. Attempt to. Otherwise, knight e5. Knight e5, we have ideas. Maybe I go knight e5. Let's go knight e5. So if EF, okay. Can I actually go here? Okay, not quite. I was thinking about doing this preemptively and then check, but it doesn't work. Okay, so if what if he just runs? I have no time to think here. My king is so naked, but I have to get at h3. Ugh, stressful game. Knight f4. Maybe. Then check. That doesn't do anything. If he goes knight f4, maybe I'll just keep pushing the pawn. Okay, he's got some mates. Yeah, that's a problem. Oops! Oh, he can take it. Okay. I think I was dead anyways. But oh, well, he's probably just being accurate here. But I think I gave him trouble. I had chances. I just didn't have enough time. I think I made it. I think I fought back. I definitely made that dynamic enough. To where I had chances. I just got too low on the clock. Always my issue. I'm not sure where I went wrong. Maybe I played fine. I just played too slow. I didn't like my position though, out of the opening. He's being very professional, looking for the mate. Could this work? Probably. He's playing with his food here. Check. Did that do anything? Oh. It actually might. Okay. Check here? No. Repeat. No, he can go here. Oh, crap. Yeah, I should have had... I might have been holding this. I might have been holding that. Had I not blundered there. Oh, he's covered that. Okay, wait, check. Okay, check. I got him. I don't know. That felt weird. My queen was hanging like a million times. My queen was hanging a million times. I don't understand. I think he might have been getting cocky and then he was trying to like find a mate and then just missed. I don't know. I can't really explain that. I can't explain it. Oh my God. That was ugly. That was ugly. Oh God. Okay. So we had this nondescript opening. I'm going to look that up in CPT. I think it's a King's Indian. It says it's a Steinitz variation. See, I don't even know what I play. Okay. Knight C6. Okay. Yeah, that seems right. I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I didn't know what I was doing here at all. Really strongly debated over h6 or not. Wimped out and played it. Yeah, and already here I'm not liking my position. Like after f4, I don't like this. I think white has an attack. I just don't like this. This felt bad. Yeah, I burned a lot of time around here with the queen a3 because, and then I think f5 might have been the only move here. That burned a lot of time. And then he made a million mistakes here, I feel. Well, first I just dropped my queen. I guess this is still okay, but then I don't know, like, maybe he even thought that he could let me keep the queen. Maybe he didn't see I don't know. Maybe he missed the check and he thought he could just, there was some mate here. I don't know how. Oh, and then here maybe? He might have calculated. Oh, I don't know. And then even here, I'm not so sure. This is pretty dangerous for him still because I had queen a1 and then this check, right? And then more discoveries. But what the move that really upset me because I was so low on the clock was, where was it? Did I pass it already? No, wait. It was it was here. Because he can just take the rook with check, and now, I mean, he has to be winning again. So that really bugged me. Yeah, I think either just g8 or h7. And I think I'm still in the game here. But then he didn't take the rook. I couldn't believe it. And yeah, the fork. Yeah, I had such little time here. I didn't even see the fork at first. I just wanted to give a check. But I think that was the best move because my king can't move anywhere for a discovery. Yeah, so that has been the best move. And then just simplified to, I know you could argue about this, but it did the trick. All he has is a bishop, so I just stay on dark squares. And yeah. Okay, let's look at that game with the engine. Odd game. It's going to be very high center pawn loss. It's already in the triple figures here. So I actually did okay in the opening. Did not feel like it. I hated this for black. But b5, top move, or tied with the top move. You just have to keep a cool head, I guess. I really hate it. What does it feel like from white's perspective? It feels good. Yeah, I don't know. I felt so uncomfortable here, but ugh. Queen a5 was the first mistake because, yeah, knight d5 is already good. So it wants me to start defending. Not time for counterplay. What's the point of knight e5? Oh, hitting d3. And if he pushes it, then we have knight c4. Tricky. Didn't like queen a3. Oh god, yeah, I spent 2 minutes here. The only move it likes is bishop e6. And then to take on d5, knight e5. And we've weakened his pawns is, I guess, the argument. And our knight is good. Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, just getting rid of that knight. So I should have just let him take a pawn. It's not the end of the world if he takes a pawn. It's not the end of the world. I get rid of his knight. Yeah, yeah. Engine makes it look so easy. I like that approach. Yeah, I was caring too much about this pawn. Although I still like queen a3 though. I think that was enterprising. This was a blunder. I thought I had no moves here. I spent a minute here. We have bishop e6 though. Check, and do we just go to h8? No, it wants to take. And it's saying that we're surviving this, but that looks scary. But our rooks are, we've got play on the queen side. Yeah, but that one is not so easy to be comfortable with. Here I'm down to a minute. Doesn't like rook h8 because of queen g5. The queen can infiltrate, I guess. It also didn't like any of these moves. Well, obviously not this one. And so his move was best, giving the check first. But yeah, here he should have just taken. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't take that. He just didn't see it, I guess. This was the best move, bishop h3. Only non-losing move, bishop h3. And then this was such a stupid blunder. I only had 20 seconds, but still terrible. And then he didn't see it, just blunders left and right. We were both panicking. Yeah, and then just winning. Okay. That was stressful. I'll play maybe just one more. I'm very tired. Black again. Kyrgyzstan opponent. Ooh, okay, what is this? Smith Mora. Oh, it's going to be a double. I think I take twice. I'm a greedy man. I'm a greedy guy. Now what? I'm scared. I'm scared. Bishop c4. I guess I'm going e6. It should be fine. Maybe I should have considered check. No, he had bishop c3. Okay, so knight f6, e5, knight g4. No, we can't do that. F6. Knight ge7. Is that too slow? I'm scared here. Okay. I'm scared about this square. In fact, he might have. No, he doesn't though. Okay. We're going to go for this. Kind of like a Cozio structure or setup for black here. But I might have played. Is this guy blinking? But talk about development for white. So trades are good. He is blinking. 5-bar blinker and 1500 bullet. Okay, I'm getting nervous. Okay, I'm such a paranoid person. Okay, knight g6. Can you open things up? I don't know, but I need to develop. So let's pick up the pace here. It's up to white to show me his hand here because he's the one that's gambled 2 pawns. Just bishop d7 should be okay. I mean, maybe there's a problem, but I don't see it. I don't see. Oh shit, g7. There's the problem. That was a blunder. I guess Oh, that was terrible. What a blunder. Oh my God. I needed to play f6. Oh, why isn't he not hopping on that? Why is he thinking? Strange. Strange. Okay, well that was terrible. I'm not sure why he's thinking here. I don't like his account. I'm not a fan, but it's established, so I can't cry. We can force a trade. Maybe what way do we want to do it? This way? Do it this way. We still up a pawn, but goodbye king safety. I could also maybe have just played a6. Might have been simpler. I am on his bishop. I was on his bishop. Another trade forcing. But then he's got this. Okay, so let's take care of that first. We will take, otherwise it's mate. Okay, and then, ooh, I just realized my knight is under attack. Here. F4 could get dangerous. Okay, I'm going to play it though. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. So F4 take. If he takes here, then we have bishop or queen e3 check, rook f2. And I don't like it because this bishop can't move. And then there's also him taking with the queen. But then I have queen g5 or queen g7. Yeah, so what I don't like about this is f4, queen h6 takes check, rook f2. Yeah, because nothing's moving here. b5. I'll play it though. I can't believe I dropped g7. Such a noob. Such a noob. Yeah, so this has to be good. Forces the queen trade, and we're up a pawn. Are we though? Yeah, we're up a pawn. But my bishop sucks, and my pieces suck. Whoa! Okay. We get a pawn back immediately. Oh, he's got this? No, he doesn't. Okay. He's got to get active. This is a problem a little bit. I have king d8. There's also no rush to take this pawn, or maybe there is a little bit. No, there's not. I got b6. Yeah. So I'm thinking b5. Yeah, he comes in here, though. Okay, so takes. Yeah, so he does something like this. King d8, and then this can move. No, well, okay, so if I take rook c2, actually that's not a problem, right? Because I can go like king e7. No, I can't go king e7. So it takes rook c2. Oh, no, he still can't go there. Okay, I think I can take. So rook c2, I go king d8. So king d8, rook fc1, and then I have to give back a pawn there. I could go after his a pawn. Comes in here. I don't like that. Is f5 a move? No, how about f6? f6. So now if he doubles up, I have king d8. I'm still never moving though. But I do have a rook. Yeah, I think I'm going to play this. It's very strange. Very strange. Yeah, and then king d8. King f2. Yeah, so now b6, giving him back a pawn. It'd be better to get here. I could try for that. Trying for this. Oh, it doesn't. Does that even work though? This could be a problem. Maybe let's shut that down. Shut it down. Its king can come in, but not so easily it can't. Could this be a problem? Yes, it could. But how big of a problem is that? More than I want. Yeah, so then he pushes, but at least I get a pawn, right? Yeah, it's okay. So here. Yeah, then back here. And here. e5, bishop g4, rook b6. Rook d2. I think I have d3. Do I have d3 there? Okay, I'm gonna play it. I don't know about the rook d3. I don't know if I want to go for that line. Moves the king. So now I can go back to this plan. Long time coming. I thought I was up 1 pawn. I'm up 2 pawns. Where did he moved from f3? Yeah. Yeah, so am I missing something here? He has to take. And which pawn do I want to take it with? If I take it with the b pawn, he might have rook b2. So I think I want to go this way. So I'm sure he'll go here. And I think I'm going to go to e7. Protect my kingside pawns. Oh, this was strategically stressful. Well, it's rook b2. No, I guess I have b5. That's annoying. If I can get the rook here, he has to go back, right? So let's go for this. Check. Here I have b5 again. Getting low on the clock. Threatening mate in 2. You may have to go here. Okay. Here? Oh shit. No, then mate again. Mate in 2 again. Okay. Okay, come back. Okay, so if he just goes here, take. He doesn't even think. He has more time than me. That kind of annoyed me. He has twice as much time as I do. I don't know why it annoys me, but I mean, I'm not just going to drop a pawn. I mean, maybe I will drop a pawn, but he should think about it. He takes it like I just dropped a pawn. Insulting. Okay. So I'm glad I found a way out of that because my pieces were really immobile. Yeah, so this double sack in the Smith-Morra it's not worth it. You like giving up that extra pawn for maybe a sliver of a better development. It's 2 pawns. You really can't afford any trades. But I can't believe I dropped g7. I just play f6 here. I can't believe I dropped that. It was so terrible. And I'm probably losing once I did that. And I don't like what he did here. For him. Because he's just down 2 pawns. No, well, here he's down 1 pawn. But then I get another pawn. He has not the greatest bishop. But my bishop sucks, though. These pieces suck. I thought this was a great move, f6. I thought forever here. I really thought forever here. I thought this was, I don't know, we'll see what the computer thinks, but I think this was a very good move. e5 was a little scary to play because bishop g4 was my concern, because it gets a little bit scary after this. I think I was planning to go e6. No, I can't even do it. Oh, he can't do that because his rook. Oh, so he couldn't go rook d2. Yeah, so I'm probably just easily winning here. And then here I don't know why he let me trade. He needs to keep the pieces on. Because I'm up 2 pawns here. And I just like the way I play the whole thing. I really do. And coming back, this is a hard move to play. Hard move to play. But we're up 2 pawns. There's no rush. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Chat is really dead today. This is going to be my last game because nobody's here. And it feels bad, man. Talking to myself. Plus, I'm tired. I'm using the non-audience as an excuse. It's both, though. If there was active chat, I might play more. Okay, so yeah, out of the opening, the double pawn sack is not good. Knight g7, not optimal. He wants to go knight f6. I got scared of this. Oh, knight e4. Knight e4, and we're gonna go to c5? That's scary. That is scary. Nothing he can do about it, I guess. That's scary, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that without prep. And then I dropped a pawn. But we're only slightly worse here. And this was a mistake, apparently, because of bishop e3. And I don't know, probably too much free play for white. So it wants to go queen h4. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. Yeah, so the best move was to take. And then this is what I looked at, and I wasn't sure about this. Can I take this pawn? No, bishop h5 wins amongst other moves. I probably wouldn't have taken it. Wants to start defending or developing. Yeah, there's +1 here, a bit over +1. Whoops, that's not what happened. But yeah, so he took with the queen. And then he just let me trade. And now I'm just winning. I don't know why. He let me do that twice in the game, to simplify. Now, what does it think about f6? It was a good move. Not the only move, though. Every move is fine. Oh, maybe why didn't I consider b6? Oh, yeah, because I thought, how am I moving that bishop? So what's the point of b6? Oh, maybe this is the idea. No, that doesn't work, though. So what's the idea here? King d8. Oh, is it this? No. Then rook. What's the idea here? Oh, bishop b7. Ah, yeah, that was another. I could have done that. Okay, that makes sense. So that was another way to do it. Good to know. Yeah, again, I could have done b6, rook b8, and then bishop b7. Didn't see that. e5 was actually not great. Not terrible, but not great. It wants to go rook e5. I don't know. This is good enough for me. And yeah, taking with the d pawn was best. And trading is actually not the best. It wants to go king e7, but this is simplest for me to play quickly, I think. And okay, so I thought this was smart. It actually wants me to take. I got scared though of this pawn, and then but it's only good if you play then king d6, which is not so clear. Yeah, this is still scary. Okay, objectively this is the best way to play, but that's scary. I kind of stand behind my decision here. Yeah, and then here I saw that he can't take back with the king, and if he doesn't, well, I'm taking another pawn, or probably I would push. No, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. Okay. So as I say, I'm going to end it there because nobody's watching. So as a recap, I won this game, but I dropped g7, so I shouldn't have. I don't deserve the win. Previous game, I definitely did not deserve the win. My queen was hanging like endless times, and my opponent didn't take it for some reason. But I'll take those 2 wins, even though they weren't deserved. And sitting back at 2100 finally again. Okay, tomorrow I have an extremely busy day, so I don't know if I'll stream. Otherwise, you'll see me Tuesday, if not tomorrow.